Wow, I sure did catch me one fine-looking night crawler. You wriggle like the best of them.
Kentucky Bluebird, you are the lowest form of life there is. Look what you've done to my pearls.
Oh, I'm sorry, but be fair, man. I couldn't know it was you up here in the wilderness.
Your behavior is outrageous and intolerable. I have put up with it for the very last time.
Oh, I'm very sorry if I scared you, but it's very dark up here. You can't tell friend from foe, you know.
I am your partner. Your partner. You shouldn't have walked out on me in the middle of my sentence. You had no right to come up here without me. Partners are supposed to stick together and communicate and be involved in things together. They're supposed to reveal things to one another. Partners are not supposed to keep things hidden. We had a bargain. And since you have failed to honor that bargain, partners are supposed to be accessible, thank you, and available. My shoe! Look what you've done to my shoe! How am I supposed to walk around like this?
Well, here. That'll make you even. Those high heels aren't good for you anyways.
My new shoes. Well, let go of me, please.
I'm going to need an incentive.
You're fired.
Well, you firing me because it helped you stand on your own 2 feet?
You're my family, Chase. I won't ever leave you. We both lost a brother.
Excuse me, could you tell me where I can find Chase Kendall?
I think he's back in his office.
Where's that?
Down the hall, first door to the left.
Thank you.
What about the coral reef? You said it was sharp and jagged. Now, isn't it just possible
No.
he caught his shirt?
No. My shirt is like a little girl's pair of shoes. It was intended to bring us back to reality.
And whose reality is that? The one you accepted when we lost Becca? You want me to live like you. Emotions turn to stone so nothing and no one can ever reach you again.
I loved your brother.
Then why is it so easy for you to accept that he's dead? Why didn't you keep looking? You should have stayed there.
Chase, I am sorry. Truly. But it's time for you to grow up.
And live without hope? Like you? Like you did after Becca disappeared?
It was time to let go. I didn't do it to hurt you.
Oh, don't worry. Alec and I outsmarted you. We made a pact. And on every birthday, we hope for Becca to come home. Because we're not afraid to hope, or to feel, or to love. You can't rob me of Alec.
I am not going to sit back and watch you pretend your life away. Your brother is dead. And the sooner you face that fact, the sooner you're going to be able to start living your own life.
You know, you're always helping me out. I wish I could give you a hand. You had your chance.
I did?
Yeah, stupid me, I believed you.
And what did I say?
All the wrong things, you, Hogan, and Mom. Why couldn't you tell me the truth? Why did you have to keep me a baby? I hate this camera. You took all those pictures of me so I wouldn't grow up. Look at this place. Sweet, innocent baby Adair everywhere I look. I've got these eyes looking at me, telling me what's right and what's wrong. And now that I finally figured it out, it's too late.
Adair, I'm trying to figure out
You
what you're
can't
saying.
understand.
I know what it's like to lose someone I love.
What do you know about it? Susie and Jonah are still alive.
And so are you. Don't shut yourself off from the people who love you.
I don't have to. You did it for me. Listen, you can't understand. You just can't. You or Mom. Justine's the only person who could. And you sent her away from this house. You cut me off from the only person I feel like I could talk to. So don't pretend that you want to help me.
I do want to help.
You can't. What difference does it make anyway? What difference does anything make?
Hello.
Cagney? I can't believe you're calling me.
I'm calling for Adair. Can you come over? She needs you.
Come on. You know I'm a steadying influence. That's why you came up here to see me. You can't leave.
I can't leave.
You need me too much.
I need you too much. Here,
What's that for?
in case you have any little blue or red wires to fix.
Will you come with blue and red wires?
Under my hood. Car hood. Fix my car so I can get out of here, please.
Well, sorry, but can't oblige.
Don't be absurd. I hired you to be my mechanic.
Well, you just fired me.
But my car.
Well, next time don't drive in the fast lane if you can't handle the curves.
You were paid through the end of the week. Now, unless you are prepared to return your paycheck, I suggest you take this and fix my car.
Well, I guess you had me at a disadvantage, seeing as how I spent my last nickel on my custom ride.
I hope you caught something.
Still baiting the hook.
What's wrong with it?
Needs a jump. Battery, that is.
Well, I presume your car will oblige.
Motor's revving at the mere thought.
Well, then why are you standing here?
Car's in Henderson, getting a valve job.
How did you get up here?
Use my thumb.
Which one? From what I've observed, you possess 10.
Car's not my specialty.
I see. You prefer to tinker with the sound barrier.
Barriers of any kind. Hope you feel the same way.
Why?
Got a double sleeping bag.
Sleep in my car.
You sure you want to do that? Gets mighty chilly up here this time of year. No battery means no heat. Hate to think of you freezing to death.
Don't think of me at all. Good night.
What was that we were saying about that Statue of Liberty lady? Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning. You get lonely, ma'am, just look for my torch.
Kentucky! Kentucky, wait a minute! Come back here with my flashlight! My keys. Kentucky! Kentucky!
You want me to live without hope?
No. I want you to recognize the difference between what's real and what's false, so that you can have a life of your own.
What makes you think I deserve one? It's my fault that Alec left. I wouldn't let him think for himself. The only thoughts that were important were mine. No wonder he left. I put so much pressure on him.
And I didn't think that music was very important. And I'm sure that opinion added to his confusion and his need to get away.
No, sorry, Dad. This time there's no one to blame but me.
No. Alec wouldn't want you to feel that way, and I don't either. I know what it is to live with guilt. You were right when you said that I was dead inside.
I didn't mean it. I was just angry.
You've always thought that I was cold, indifferent. It's not true. I wasn't upset with you and Alec. I was upset with Lloyd Kendall, because I was responsible for Rebecca's disappearance. And I made a vow when that happened that my sons would surpass me on all counts.
You will behave in a responsible and proper manner, or you will answer to me.
I felt I had to be stern. If I allowed any shortcomings, I was reminded of my own, and that was too painful. That's what guilt can do to you. You don't let people get close, because if they do, they'll see that you're unworthy, and they'll turn away.
Dad, we did love you, but you made it so hard.
You and Alec always had a very special bond that supported me. When I couldn't express my own feelings, I would think about the closeness that the two of you shared, and I would know that everything didn't go wrong in my own family.
Hear me out before you say anything. That bond was real. Now, if Alec were really gone, I would know it. I would feel it. Now, why won't you even consider the possibility that...
Why? Is it because you think I allowed you to feel the blame for Rebecca? I didn't blame you. I never blamed you. And I don't blame you for Alec. Maybe you don't believe that. Maybe you can't. Come home with me, Chase. Don't do what I did. Don't put even more distance between us.
I want to stay here for a while. It's where I feel the closest to Alec.
I'll leave the lights on for you.
How is she? Did you get her to talk?
Yeah. Yeah, she talked until she cried herself to sleep.
I've never seen her like this.
Well, you should listen to the song that Alec wrote for her, Knight in Shining Armor. That's what Alec was. He was a hero who was going to chase away the night. She lost somebody very special. Somebody she loves beyond words. And she's entitled to her grief.
Are you saying I can't help?
Well, rhinestone horses sound lovely in a song, but they're not real. And he's not going to come riding back into her life. It's going to be very hard to accept. It's very hard to give up hope. I should go now.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, all I ever wanted to be was a part of this family. Tonight you gave me that chance. And I felt like I was helping my sister.
You helped the whole family. Nobody could help a dear the way you did.
Well, I would have liked to have done a whole lot more. But then I guess I missed my chance.
That man, I hate him.
I hope you don't mean me.
Never you. Welcome home, Granddad. We missed you.
Thank you. Well, where were you? I was worried.
Thank you for caring. You could never be mean and cruel to your family, would you? Oh, he could never be like you.
Who, honey?
Lloyd Kendall.
Oh? Is it something he said to you?
No, not me. It was Chase. You know, I thought families were supposed to stick up for each other, but Lloyd treats Chase like dirt. He thinks he has all the answers and no one else can be right.
Well, honey, I'm sure that Lloyd cares very much about his son. And sometimes parents tend to be overprotective, and that makes them look insensitive.
I know what I see. Lloyd Kendall doesn't deserve to have anyone love him. Chase is a good son. I know that because he's my... Well, he's a very good friend of mine. I'll always stand by him.
You ever stare down a bear?
Beg your pardon?
They're watching over you. Well, you can't see him that way, ma'am. Gotta lie down. You want to join me? There's room enough for two.
I don't see any bears. Only a skunk.
Well, I told you can't see them that way. You gotta look way up into the sky. You see? There she is. The great bear herself. Ursa Major. You see how she's shining with pride? That's because she got her little bear right beside her. See that? It's Ursa Minor. She's just as pretty as her mama. I told you can't see him like that. You're gonna get a stiff neck.
I don't think there are any bears out there. You don't really think there are any bears out here, do you?
Shh. Sound more like a weasel.
Why?
Footsteps are real cunning, sly.
Maybe you should check it out.
Could you give me a hand? My zipper's stuck. The one on my sleeping bag. Okay. You wait here. Sometimes those weasels bite.
Did you see it?
Shh, just keep your voice down. He's still out there somewhere.
Think it's dangerous?
I don't know. Found a footprint, shoe size 14.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Just shh. Anyone follow you up here?
No, I was the only car on the road most of the way. You think Cord is here?
I got this feeling in my gut. Just play along. He's out there still. I know he's watching us. Probably came up here to see what we were up to.
We're not up to anything.
You don't want to blow our cover.
Did you hear that?
We're probably getting suspicious.
Why?
We're sitting on top of a double sleeping bag.
If you think I'm getting in this sleeping bag with you, you're sadly mistaken.
I figured this assignment would be too much for you.
Oh, I can handle the assignment. It's a sleeping bag I'm worried about. The zipper might get stuck again.
Well, I got my knife. I can cut us out. Word of honor. Come on, partner. Gotta use teamwork to get us out of this.
All right, fine. I'm all for teamwork. You zip. I'll hold the knife.
Just pretend we're doing what comes naturally.
The stars, the stars. I love to gaze at the stars.
Me too. The ones in your eyes are even better.